Hey guys, so today I am opening up the March 2017 ArtSnacks box. And if you're not familiar with ArtSnacks, it is a monthly subscription. You get a box about this big every month. It always comes within maybe the first, or I would say maybe the second or third of every month. And this month it was a couple of days late, but they were really nice and sent out an email stating that it would be late, which I really liked. And you get about 4 to 6 supplies in each box depending on price point and things like that. And it's pretty typically 2D stuff. You get pencils, you get markers, you get pens, you get ink. Sometimes you get little tubes of paint. So let's open it up and see. So there's a little glance at what we got. I'm going to move it out of the way. And in each box you always get a little card that looks like this. I usually call it a bookmark because that's kind of what I think it looks like. And it gives you information about the item in the box, the price, a little bit of specialty information, and I'm not going to read this because I don't like to spoil the surprise. But this is their birthday box. I forget how old they were. Oh, 4. It says, "Our birthday present to you. ArtSnacks turns 4 years old this month. It's been an exciting year, and we are celebrating it with a birthday gift to you, a special edition ArtSnacks magnet. Thanks to all our loyal supporters for 4 wonderful years." Cool. So let's see. Oh, here's my magnet. I love that. So I'm guessing instead of getting a sticker this month, I got a magnet, because you always get, I have tons of these. Every month you get a little pretzel sticker in your box along with your snack. And it looks like this month I got a Warhead. I think I'll save that and give that to my husband because he likes sour stuff like that. I do not. I'm more of a chocolate than a candy person, but I will definitely save that for him. And then we got Stonehenge Aqua Hot Press, which I'll be excited to use because I personally like hot press better than cold press watercolor paper, but it's a little harder to find. Most places just carry cold press, so I'm excited to try that. And let's see, we got a tube of watercolor, Terra Rosa by M. Graham and Company. So we got that. Looks like an interesting color. It looks kind of like a mauve, maybe like a rust, maybe like a rust color. I know when you look at the camera it looks more kind of reddish brown. I'll be interested to test that out and see what that color that is. Let's see. Oh, we got 2 tubes. Oh, they gave us some white too. That was nice. It's always nice to have some white. And there's some kind of card in here. Shop more birthday treats. In addition to the ArtSnacks magnet, enjoy $4 off your next purchase in the ArtSnacks shop. And they started having a shop on their website online, and you can go in and buy items in past boxes. Like if I guess they had a marker you really liked or a pencil that you want more of, you can go online to their shop and buy individual items. So that was nice. I got a $4 off. Ooh, I got special birthday tissue paper. So in every box you always get a couple of items kind of wrapped up in tissue that you don't really get to see what they are till you open it. And it's usually kind of bright green, kind of a Kelly green tissue paper, but since it's their birthday, we got star tissue paper. I like that. Alright, so we got a Koh-i-Noor, K-O-H-I-N-O-O-R, Hartmouth, I don't know how to say that, Triograph 2B. Alright, I can't get it to focus in on the pencil, but if you look, it is pyramid shape or rectangular shape, so it's got a nice grip to it, because my index finger is flat here, my thumb is flat on the side, and then my middle finger here lays nice and flat. You can kind of see here, it lays nice and flat on the other side. So very ergonomically designed pencil that has all three flat sides. So it feels really good. It's a big pencil, but I like that it's this shape. That was really nice. So that was in our tissue, and we got a very nice flat 3/4 inch protege brush, and I'm sure this is to use with our watercolor. So those are the items in the box. I'm going to break out some watercolor paper. Well, I guess I'll use this. I'll pull out a piece of paper, and I'm just going to very quickly kind of test out my paint to look at the color and see how it does. And I'm always prepared with a little bit of water when I do these videos, because you never know if you're going to need water for watercolor pencils, or I might get paint. Alright, let's test before I paint on it. I'm going to write a little bit with my pencil. Right, it's very nice. It's a 2B, so it's not too dark, it's not super light. So, kind of in the middle there. So that's my pencil. Let's start with the Terra Rosa. And you can see it's kind of a nice rust color. Let's focus. There we go. So it's kind of a nice rusty brown kind of color there. And I'm going to squeeze out a little bit of my white. I mean, all white looks the same, but squeeze out a little bit there. So we got the white. And that's really nice. So there's our Terra Rosa. You're a little dirty. So I'm going to grab some of the Terra Rosa. Just going to try a little bit more there. Oh, that is really nice. Very nice. Let's add a little bit of white. That is really nice. Flows nice and smooth. Blends really well. And I'm really glad they sent me white too. So that is my watercolor. And it's by M. Graham and Company. And it says it's 0.5 ounces, Series 1. So I got the Terra Rosa and the Titanium White in my box for this month. I also got, let's move this out of the way. Alright, the lid is not, there we go, not wanting to cooperate. And I got my 3/4 inch flat brush, my Triograph 2B pencil, and I love my magnet. I'll have to find a good place to put my magnet. When I was in college, I had a mini fridge and I had all kinds of cool magnets on there. I just kind of covered it up with cool magnets, and now I don't really have that. So if I get like if I ever get a decent sized studio, maybe I'll put a mini fridge in there and put all my magnet collection back on my fridge. Because if you ever go on vacation, you know, a magnet is a nice, cheap, you know, souvenir that you can always bring back with you. Alright, so let's look at our card a little bit. So nothing too special about the watercolor paints. Art term tint, I know what that is. That's when you add white to a color to make it lighter. You have your tints, your tones, and your shades. So a tint is when you add white to a color. A shade is when you add black to a color. And a tone is when you add gray. Let's see. The Protégé Teflon paintbrush by Connoisseur. Don't really say a whole lot about that. The Coup-Anneur, I have no idea how you say that. Triograph 2B graphite pencil is a staff favorite. It stands out from the crowd with its triangular shape and stained cedar wood body, which also is very nice looking. The thick graphite core makes this tool perfect for working in large areas. Easily blend the pencil strokes to create buttery smooth sketches. So there you go. And the Stonehenge Aqua Hot Press watercolor paper by Legion was a bonus item. And it says, this month we are loving Legion Paper's Stonehenge Aqua Hot Press watercolor paper. With a super smooth surface, paint will take a little more time to dry, but the paper will never warp or buckle. And then I read the little thing at the bottom about our birthday present was our magnet. So, and it didn't, I mean, we got a little bit of curvature there, but not too bad. I mean, it's not wrinkly, and I did use a pretty decent amount of water, but still held it, ooh, I bent it there, still held it pretty good. And then you can always, once it's dry, put a book on it, flatten it out a little bit. So those are our items in our March 2017 Art Snacks box. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.